Hey Joshua, how's it going? It's Abraham. I'm just starting out with my own wholesaling company here in Phoenix, Arizona. I wanted to see what you think is the best ROI for marketing. I have about 10 grand to market, so I'm really leaning towards doing a PPC campaign with this one company that I found that's really reputable, or if I should do half PPC, half direct mail. Just let me know what you think. Thanks.
Abraham, how you doing? Great question. So I'm really excited about your new wholesaling venture. And the first thing that I would recommend is if you're just getting started is to not go out there and spend a whole bunch of money on marketing just quite yet. Okay, you are going to spend a little bit. I recommend getting some good data. I recommend pulling a list for your area of sellers that are 60 years and older that have owned the house for at least 5 years. You might even want to go back 10 years to pull your first list and pull, 10,000 records at least. I would recommend going through the cold calling on steroids course and deploying that strategy. It's going to be huge. So I don't recommend jumping right into direct mail or pay-per-click. And the reason why is that those lead sources are much more expensive to get leads. Now, once you've converted a few sellers, you're starting to get really good at talking to sellers, making offers, and closing them into profitable deals. Pay-per-click is a great strategy because the conversion on pay-per-click is typically pretty decent. However, these leads are going to be more competitive because they're going online. They're typically hitting up more than one company, and these leads are much more expensive. So you can go bankrupt really fast in PPC if you're not an expert conversion specialist, okay? With direct mail, it's going to be a similar state. Also with direct mail, you're going to put a bunch of money out there. You're going to have to wait a couple weeks for the mail to hit before you can start converting leads. So I recommend get that data. Start cold calling it right away. You can go to Zen Call, you can go to Mojo, put them on a dialer and start making a whole bunch of calls. And that is the best way at getting good at talking to sellers, converting sellers, making offers, closing deals, and start getting that experience, as many at-bats as you can get as quickly as you can. And then you're ready to move on to direct mail and pay-per-click. But you should never abandon the phones. Again, Cold Calling on Steroids Master Course is an amazing tool which will help you get leads for as little as $5 that you can actually scale and start having leads coming in. And you can get more leads out of that quickly than you could with direct mail or pay-per-click for a fraction of the cost. So always, now and forever, the first lead source you should be doing is cold calling. I don't recommend a lot of manual cold calling because it'll burn you out. It'll get you frustrated, stuff like that. Now, in the beginning, it is great experience. So if anything, like I said, I wouldn't shy away necessarily from a triple dialer or something like that, but you do want to move as quickly as you can into automated cold calling, which you're going to use Cold Calling on Steroids to deploy for that. Go out there and crush it, man.